Hello there. I figure it's been a while since last time I go to the beach early in the morning. I think the last time I went to the beach in the morning is with Shah. Right now is mid-sem break for my fourth semester of degree. Yeah, and it's going to end in like less than 7 days. This semester has been, I don't know, it's confusing. It's mixture of everything. You know, it's one thing that I don't pursue something that I really passionate about, and it's another thing to pursue something that I really hate about. And I figure lately that I pursue something that I really hate about. As a business student, we are taught to be competitive. I mean, all students are taught to be competitive in this digitalizations era, you know, in this super mega great and competitive era. You must have your selling point. But I would argue that is bullshit. Why are we treating people like products? Why respect must tie to your performance? It's sickening if I think about it deeply. Isn't it? Can I be brutally honest here? Okay, brutally honest. I used to respect people with grind, because they are where they are because of their relentless resilience, because I'm like that too, I figure that we adore something that we already had in ourselves, but nobody really acknowledged. You adore strength not because you don't have strength, it's because it's within you, but nobody really acknowledges it. So when you see people with strength, oh, you're like, oh, I adore them, but it's already within you. Maybe it's just me. Maybe you can relate to this too. Maybe you just realize this. It's one thing being competitive, but in this corporatish kind of life, let me tell you why it start to now suited me. Okay, they have this one look. If you don't have anything to offer, you don't have scholarship, you don't have your selling point, you don't really get anything to sell about, you don't really have anything to talk about your achievement, they will still look you in the face while they talk, okay? But there's just this empty stare at you, like like and it sucks, because it's their standard, right? Their standard is so high that if you are anything less than their standards, you're not really worth talking with, which I figure really dehumanizing. Because are not we more than that, than our achievement, than our certifications? I'm not saying all people with high achiever mindsets, people that love the grinds, has that kind of mentality. I'm only 22, but I think I've like seen enough. I'm not even there yet. I'm not even in the corporate ladder yet, and here I am already like laying down defeated. I am already someone. I already achieved many things, but this empathy came from not came off from a really kind of place, in a self-reflections kind of way. I figure that maybe I feel like this because there's always possibility that I'm going to fail. And when I'm in the room full of people, full of successful people, I wonder if I don't have enough luck, if Allah don't allows me to be where I am today, to be in a room, who am I to their eyes? I reduce to nothing. And the fact that I surrounded by people like that really throwing me off. I don't want to. These people are not real. They have this empty stare. If you talk anything less about business, about profit, about what they could benefit, I believe that we all should remember that humans have so much more to offer than that. Somewhere along the line, I feel kind of aloof. Hatred is a really strong word, but I figure one day I might use it to describe what I feel right now. People often talk about the glory and glorifying the glory, but they don't tell you what it costs. It must cost something. So it's not that I'm insecure when people tells me about their success, but if anything, I'm proud of their efforts. I know it must take a bunch of effort, no matter how gifted that person is. If you are really excellent, there must something you sacrifice about, whether it's your time, your energy, your youth, your patience, your hobby. There must something that it costs, but people don't oftentimes talk about that. They will tell you how amazing you are, but I always hold myself from being like overly amazed by these people because I know what it costs. Why don't you talk about that? What does someone like me do in this industry at the first place? Well, it's out of survival, I think. You see how the job market right now, the business has always been relevant, I think. From my observation, if you're not sure with what you're going to do with your career, just take business because it has a wide range of things you can do. And right now, I especially specialize in investment. I really suck at trading, let me tell you that. I don't know how to look. I don't really know how to use chart to trade. Like, I really struggle with that. I almost cry every night because I have assignments where it requires me to look at the charts every day, every single day, every single time. And I'm stuck at it. So why do people like me really want? Well, if you ask me, it's included in my list. Before I die, I wanna be a writer. I'm not exceptionally good at it. I know. I'm a little bit cringe with it. I know. I think like everyone could be a writer if they are in pain enough. But it's just something that I could do for free. In this capitalist world, it is the only thing that I would do for free, writing. And I think that's what passion about. It's something that you do not out of benefit, I mean, it's beneficial for you because it makes you happy, but not in the materialistic way. Why? Why write it? Well, there's just something people, often define writer with. Is writers are a bunch of kids that often goes unlistened. I guess I'm one of it. I think I have always been a kid with so many things to say. I am the youngest sibling out of three. I'm the youngest sibling, okay? But I always feel like an only child. This is not a tearjerker story. It's just how I always live. I only had brothers, so I don't really have that sisterhood connections. My mother is the closest thing that I had to a sister. These days I wonder if I would ever get married. I don't know if anybody could handle me. I don't think I could settle down with somebody shallow, which it's okay to be shallow, but I don't think I would be okay with somebody shallow, somebody simple. I think they must be complicated to understand me, which in order for you to understand complex things, you must go through some shit still in life, which doesn't help in my case because I already have a bunch of shits happening in my life. I hope one day if I got married, if I ever get married, I got good in-laws family. I don't want a big family, really. I always love the fact that I love to admit that I am introvert. No matter how much people say that I'm good at socializing and I am crackhead. But what they don't know is as we talk together, all I want to be is just to be by myself. Is it faking? Everyone is faking. You just gotta find someone you're less faking with. You know what? I wanna lay down for a bit. There's nobody really around me. It's like 7:30 a.m. You wanna take a look at the sky? Wait. Here's the view. I'm grounding like a baby. This is a tree, sky, and the beach. I don't really recall where's the last time I really feel healthy. I always got sick from time to time. For example, I got flu, sinistus. Is it sinistus? Sinistus? I don't know what the fuck it is. But yeah, I struggle with that. It's itching inside my nose. I move from a place to another place, or if I sit for a long time in the aircon, I will get a sore throat, I feel like I'm getting closer and closer to my expired date. I cannot run for more than 2 kilometers without breathing like a horse. I don't know if that's normal. I feel like I'm getting older so much faster than I would expect, It's bizarre. I used to talk a lot as a child, and right now I don't even want to talk to people. I don't even want to meet people. It's funny because I took on many leadership roles. I don't want to say this, but I've always understand other people. I could tolerate people the most. But there's gonna be a time where I could just rebel and just be hideously myself and talk and act like whatever shit I want. That's what I meant when I said I don't want to be a child again. You can you can talk crap, you can be useless, you can be childish, and people still love you. People still treasure you. But if you say that as a grown ass adult, people just gonna look at you like, get your shit together. There's this heaviness inside my chest that could only be relieved when I let out a breath for 2 seconds, for a sweet 2 seconds, and then when I breathe in again, it's heavy again. That's why I'm tired. I have so much emotions to express, but who give a shit? I still woke up some days, most days, forcing myself out of the bed. Sleep is the best thing in the world, So that's it. I hope I'm in a better place when I watch this video again. I'm so lost. And what if I still lost when I'm 30? I think everyone is always lost. Does anyone has always figured out themselves? We like to believe we are, but it's all about circumstance. It's all about luck. The more I grow up, the more I believe it's all about luck. It's about God's mercy to your face. Laugh. If you cannot cry, just laugh. If you cannot laugh, just sleep. It's better than killing yourself. It's painful, right? I'm going home. Gosh, look at the skies. It's so magnificent.